Module 6 review. In number 1, we need to find the geometric mean. Remember, to do the geometric mean, you set up a proportion using x on opposite sides in each fraction. Then we cross multiply, getting us x squared is equal to 456. To end the problem, so that I can get x by itself, I'm going to square root, and when I do, I'm going to find out that my x is equal to 21.4. In my next problem, I'm going to use the same process in order to find the middle value. So I'm going to find my side-by-side numbers, which are 21 and 9. Those will give me y. So I'm going to take 21 over y. I'm going to use the letter I'm looking for because those two numbers that are side by side find the middle number, the altitude. And then I'm going to do y over 9. I'm going to cross multiply. So I'm getting y squared equal to 189. I'm going to square root that. And when I square root, I find out that my y is equal to 13.7. To find the x, I'm going to use my answer as the y. So this is now my y. And I'm going to use it right there. So that's 13.7. And I'm also going to use the 9 because that is on the same triangle as my x. So where this y is now 13.7. Okay, now I'm going to take those two numbers to find x, and I'm going to use the Pythagorean theorem. So my second step is Pythagorean theorem. So I'm going to do 9 squared, and I got the 9 squared from up here, and then I'm going to use 13.7 squared. And that will give me whatever x is, so whatever x is squared. So I'm going to type 9 squared plus 13.7 squared into my calculator. And when I do, I'm getting 268.69 is my x squared. And to get x by itself, I'm going to square root that answer. And so I'm typing in the square root of 268.69, and I'm getting 16.4 as my x. And we're done here. In problem number 3, you need to use the triangle below to write each trig ratio. So we're going to start. I think it's easiest to go letter by letter. And so this one says R, R, R. And so we're just going to get all the answers for R. R tells me what to circle. And from the R, I can now determine what my opposite, hypotenuse, and adjacent are. Adjacent, your 90 degree is actually over here. Adjacent is in between the 90 and the angle. So this is my A. This is my O. And this is my hypotenuse, which is the longest side. Usually what I do is I'll write the saying on the top, so katoa. And then I'm in this first one, I need sine, which is right here. So I need an O and an H. The O is 12 and the H is 13. And so it's going to be 12 over 13 for sine of R. And then I need cosine as well for letter B, and I need A and an H for cosine, so that's the 9 and the 13. So I'm going to do 9 over 13. And then I need tangent, and the tangent I need an O and an A. The O in this situation is the 12, and the A is 9. So I'm going to put 12 over 9. This one can be simplified because 3 can go into both 12 and 9. So I'm going to divide the top by 3. And I'm going to divide the bottom by 3. And I'm getting 4/3 as my final answer. The next problems involve T. So I'm going to circle the T and relabel everything. My H stays the same. But now I go across from the T, and that's a 9. So my O becomes the 9, and my A becomes the 12. Now I do the same process. I need sign of T, so I need the O and the H from the red. O, which is 9, H is 13, so I need 9/13. And then I need cosine, which in this instance, I need the A and the H, which would be my 12 and my 13, so that's 12/13. And I need my tangent, which is my O and A. O, A, so it's 9/12. This one can be reduced or simplified, so I'm going to divide by 3 on both the top and the bottom. 3. And I'm getting 3/4 as my final answer. And we're done. So I'll just circle the answers so you know how we ended. Now in this next part, it's all calculator work. Please remember to check that your calculator is in the correct mode. So I'm clicking mode, going down to where it says radian degrees and making sure I'm in degrees. And then I'm clearing out. And it says if cosine of 25 equals 0.906, then find sine of 65. Well, I'm going to check my degrees, which are 25 and 65. 25 and 65, do they add up to 90? And they do. So therefore, sine of 65 is the same thing. So sine of 65 equals 0.906 because the angles equal 90. Okay, and so, or add up to 90. Let's be more specific here. They add to 90. Or they're complementary is another word you can use. And so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do 82 and 8. Do those add up to 90? Yes, they do. I'm writing very badly. 82 and 18 do 82 and 8 do indeed equal 90. Therefore, my same answer applies for cosine of 8. So the cosine of 8 equals 0.990 because the angles to 90 degrees.